go to bed.
Families are ready to head back to school. We have some safety tips and great snack ideas for you.
It's hot and humid. We'll reach 90. Join us from 5 to 9.
It's Sears' big back-to-school sale. Find huge savings on denim, screen tees, backpacks, and everything you need to send them back in style. Big. This is saving big. This is Sears.
Picture all you can do in a Subaru. Now, picture it at a great price.
See the full line of award-winning Subaru vehicles, now with financing as low as 0%. Shop Bergstrom Subaru during a Lot to Love event. Highway 41, exit 116, Oshkosh.
Havish.com.
If you are injured and need help, just log on to Havish.com, and you can chat live to help you connect with our expert attorneys.
Havish.com. Over 75 years of helping Wisconsin's injured. Havish, and Rotier.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Patrick Powell. Severe weather index in the low category for the next 24 hours. Mostly sunny, but warm and humid tomorrow. Details coming up. I'm Fox 11.
Live in HD from Fox 11. The news starts now.
Outagamie County leaders meet to discuss how the county handled this month's severe storms.
A Neenah woman is charged with shooting a coworker at a Walmart.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Family members of a Green Bay area man react after his girlfriend is charged with his death.
Kokona police say a peeper is hitting Southside neighborhoods, and now they're asking for neighbors to keep an eye out.
Balance news and severe weather coverage. This is Fox 11 News at 9.
Weeks after a series of tornadoes moved through the area, at least one official in Outagamie County says he wants an outside investigation into the response. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Those storms in question happened on August 7th, and since then, some residents have been questioning why the tornado warning sirens weren't activated.
Yes, and tonight those questions were the focus of a special meeting. The meeting just wrapped up a short time ago. Now, the County Board's Public Safety Committee met for around 2.5 hours in closed session. The board decided it wants to speak with Outagamie County Executive Tom Nelson about possible discipline for those in charge, specifically Emergency Management Director Julie Leffelholtz. Nelson would not comment on possible discipline, but said he wants an independent investigation into what happened during and after the storms.
I know the committee said discipline up to termination. Ultimately, that was his appointment. He is responsible for the hiring, the firing, and all disciplinary measures. We can give him a recommendation, and from there, it's his decision what he wants to do with it.
Given the kind of interest that's out there, the concern and so forth, I think it's important that we do the process right. And I think the only way to do that, to be objective, is to seek out an outside independent perspective, and that's what we're going to do.
Julie Leffelholtz, the county's emergency management director, released a written statement today about the lack of tornado sirens, saying, "At no time did I personally receive reports of tornadoes from trained weather spotters or law enforcement. The National Weather Service did not issue a tornado warning for Outagamie County," referring to that night of the storms. The National Weather Service says it could not see tornadoes on the radar because they were rain-wrapped. That's why there were no warnings. Board members plan to meet with Nelson in the next few days.
The Neenah Walmart worker accused of shooting her coworker last week has now been charged with the crime. 46-year-old Justine Boyd is facing 1 count of attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Police say she shot and seriously injured her coworker, 56-year-old Sharon Goffard. Goffard remains in the hospital tonight in critical condition. Fox 11's Ben Krumholz explains what might have been behind the shooting.
You are Justine Boyd?
According to court documents, Justine Boyd was apparently upset about her co-worker receiving an easier position at Walmart. Sharon Goffard's husband told authorities his wife believed Boyd was angry Goffard moved from a cashier position to the liquor department.
It appears to be From all evidence I've seen, an isolated incident between these two regarding what looks like a dispute over positions at the Walmart.
The criminal complaint states Boyd had 2 guns, 22 rounds of ammunition, and her concealed carry permit on her the day of the shooting. A co-worker told authorities that morning at about 11 o'clock, Boyd said she was going to the bathroom. The co-worker said within 5 minutes she heard a bang from the liquor department. Authorities say surveillance video shows Boyd shooting Goffard from a distance of about 5 to 7 feet.
It's my understanding she's had already a number of surgeries and she has a number to go through, and she's got a long road ahead of her.
Also in the criminal complaint, Boyd's husband told authorities his wife usually carries a gun and ammunition in the concealed pocket of her shirt. The husband also said his wife asked him in the past, how many times should you shoot someone if you want to take them down?
It could show some prior motive and planning and intent in shooting this victim. And that's why I believe that's relevant. That's why it's in a criminal complaint.
The state is asking Boyd be held on $1 million cash bond. In Winnebago County, Ben Krumholz, Fox 11 News.
Court was adjourned this afternoon to allow Boyd to apply for a public defender. She's scheduled to be back in court tomorrow afternoon.
A Howard woman has been officially charged in the shooting death of her boyfriend over the weekend. 43-year-old Tricia Phillips was charged with first-degree intentional homicide this afternoon. Police say Phillips shot and killed 46-year-old David Rosenberg early Saturday morning. Fox 11's Beth Jones brings us new details in the case.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Family of David Rosenberg wants answers after this weekend's shooting. It all started at Northern Pines Apartments in Howard early Saturday morning. According to the criminal complaint, Phillips and Rosenberg had started arguing after Phillips told Rosenberg she believed she was pregnant. After arguing for several hours, Phillips told police she shot Rosenberg in the head after he had choked her. Later on, Phillips told police she was scared of Rosenberg. However, the complaint says Phillips spoke with a neighbor the night before. The report says that neighbor told police Phillips was mad at Rosenberg because she felt Rosenberg was lying about talking to his ex-wife. The report states Phillips told the neighbor something's going down tonight.
Did not deserve this.
Rosenberg's family says he wasn't a violent person. They believe Phillips's $100,000 cash bond wasn't enough.
I don't feel that it's fair to put a price on somebody's life. She should remain in bars. She should not see the light of day. Take somebody's personal life in cold blood. You deserve to live a cold life.
She called 911 and she cooperated with law enforcement during their investigation.
The public defender for Phillips argued for less.
I anticipate that this would be a case that would be hotly contested, and while I understand the state's request for a cash bond, we would argue that a lesser cash bond would be appropriate.
That request was ultimately denied. Phillips is due back in court next week. In Green Bay, Beth Jones, Fox 11 News.
If convicted, Phillips could face life behind bars.
A 34-year-old Appleton man is dead after a crash involving a dump truck in Outagamie County. It happened at the intersection of Highway 76 and Highway S in the town of Ellington just after 8:30 this morning. Officials say the victim was driving a pickup truck and crossed the center line. The vehicle went into the path of a large dump truck. The driver of the dump truck received minor injuries. In Kewaunee County, an 84-year-old woman was taken to the hospital with minor injuries after she drove into a church. It happened this morning at the St. Mary's Catholic Church in Luxembourg. The church now does have some minor damage. Police say the woman was leaving morning services when she accidentally accelerated and ran into the front doors.
We're with Drew Smith now, and we're still waiting for that expected comment from Ryan Braun this week about drug suspension.
Yeah, some reports said it could be as early as today. However, it didn't happen. The report from Friday on USA Today said Braun was expected to apologize soon. And while some interpreted that as maybe happening today, it didn't. We also told you last night here on Fox 11 about 2 reports saying Braun was trying to get other Major League Baseball players to vouch for him back in the spring of 2012, around the time of his original suspension. Now, those reports from ESPN and Yahoo say Braun was trying to discredit the man who collected the sample for drug testing. Braun said the man was anti-Semitic and was a Cubs fan. Now, we also told you last night about Braun facing a defamation lawsuit now from a man named Ralph Sasson, one of his former friends. Sasson says Braun's agent hired him to do legal research to try to clear Braun from the performance-enhancing drug charges. The lawsuit also claims Braun doped during college, had committed academic fraud, and took money while still in school. Braun's attorney did issue a statement to the Associated Press saying this lawsuit is an unfortunate attempt to capitalize on Ryan's recent press attention for taking responsibility for his actions. The factual allegations are untrue. The legal claims have absolutely no merit. We believe the lawsuit will be dismissed. Coming up later in the show, the Packers back to work today. A report from practice coming up.
Thank you, Drew. Well, a series of peeping incidents have area authorities on high alert.
What authorities are asking residents to do to make sure that things don't escalate? That story is coming up at 9:28.
Plus, as an uprising against Egypt's current leader moves forward, the leader who was overthrown just 2 years ago is back in the spotlight. Patrick?
Beautiful weather around the area again today. Humidity wasn't too bad. Temperatures mainly in the lower 80s. Still quite a bit of sunshine. But we are going to see a little more heat and a little more humidity during the day tomorrow. Right now, 70 in Appleton, just a few high, thin clouds at times. My full forecast, which includes a couple warm days, is coming up in just a few minutes.
Fox 11 News is brought to you in part by Lamer's Dairy, Dairyland's best.
Imagine if you could predict an accident before it happened. Introducing the world's first car that warns you of a possible collision 2 cars ahead. Helping you avoid accidents you don't see coming. Lease the all-new Infiniti Q50 with all-wheel drive for $399 a month.
Take home a free $75 gift card when you buy tires at Mills Fleet Farm. Buy a set of 4 Roadrunner or Cooper tires. Get a $75 gift card. It's time to stock up on superior hardwood pellets. A 40-pound bag is on sale for $3.88. Lure deer in with a scent they love. Acorn Rage Attractant is on sale. A 5.5-pound bag is just $9.99. And get geared up for hunting season. Mills Fleet Farm, the ultimate hunting destination.
Cliff Wall has forever been part of Northeast Wisconsin's automobile history. And while the cars have changed and the way people shop for cars has changed, Cliff Wall's philosophy hasn't changed a bit. An honest relationship and a great deal. During the Subaru A Lot to Love event, come and see the 30-mile-per-gallon 2013 Subaru Outback for under $23,000. And right now, the 2-year Subaru added security maintenance plan is included. Cliff Wall Subaru, like always, making sure you get an honest deal.
It actually took my breath away. I had smiles from ear to ear. Community First took the time to help me out on saving me a lot of money and making my payments go down.
Community First is on a mission to save people here in our communities over $100 million in loan interest by the end of this 3rd year.
Community First changed my life. They did.
Transfer your car loans to Community First and see how much you can save.
Seems a lot of people are not happy with their cars, like Juan 2345 here. Well, good news, Mr. 2345. It's the Honda Summer Clearance Event, which means great deals from America's best value and most trusted brand. But the sale ends soon, so get here fast. Chop, chop. Put down the internet. Juan, I'm talking to you, man. Then your tweets can look more like these.
Get a great deal on a new car you'll love at the Honda Summer Clearance Event. But hurry in. It's ending soon.
You're watching Fox 11 News at 9 with Tom Milburn, Michelle Melby, Chief Meteorologist Patrick Powell, and Fox 11 Sports Director Drew Smith.
The unrest in Egypt could get worse. Officials say the country's former leader, who was convicted of crimes against his own people, could be released this week. Former President Hosni Mubarak was sentenced to life in prison after 900 protesters were killed in a 2000